Water and water alone will supply what the body needs. Many are sick purely because of dehydration. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a not negotiable thing.
In this video, we've put together 5 key rules for drinking water the right way based on insights from Barbara. First, we'll explain why drinking water is essential, backed by science. Then we'll go over the 5 important rules to keep your body hydrated. Finally, we'll cover how much water you should drink every day. So stay tuned to get inspired for a healthier and longer life.
Why should we be drinking water? Every day we lose a lot of water. We lose moisture while we sleep from our skin. So we lose 1.5 litres from our kidneys. We lose 0.5 litres from our skin. We lose 0.3 litres from our colon, and we lose 0.2 from our lungs. So that's 2.5 litre loss a day, or 2.5 quart loss a day. That must be replaced. We don't have a reserve tank on the back. The only water that goes into the body is the water that we drink. Your fruits and vegetables also supply some fluid, but we need to have at least 2 litres of pure water a day.
Let's dive into how water can help with medical conditions. Barbara often refers to the work of Dr. Batman Gage, an Iranian doctor and researcher. He believed that dehydration is the root cause of many diseases based on his experiences treating stomach ulcers in prison using only water when medicine wasn't available. He wrote several books, including Your Body's Many Cries for Water and He's Not Sick, He's Thirsty. One key idea he shared is that when we're dehydrated, our body enters a drought mode, where histamine is released to help keep blood flowing in our major arteries and veins. This can pull water away from our joints, causing pain, or from the stomach lining, leading to ulcers. Dehydration can even cause headaches, as the brain, which is 85% water, shrinks slightly when dehydrated. Drinking water helps avoid these issues. The first rule: drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. This means sipping water throughout the day, starting early. Keep water by your bed, in your car, in the kitchen, and at work. Sip regularly and notice the difference. The second rule: drink a glass of water 30 minutes before each meal. This will help build up a protective layer in your stomach, which is often weakened when dehydrated. A strong stomach lining can prevent issues like ulcers. The third rule: don't drink water during meals. Barbara shares a story of a man who drank 2 liters of water daily but was still struggling with ulcers. The problem: he was drinking a whole liter with every meal, which watered down his stomach acid. Stomach acid is antibacterial and antifungal, so when it's strong, harmful bacteria like Helicobacter pylori can't survive. But by drinking during meals, he was weakening his stomach acid and allowing bacteria to thrive. After learning to drink water between meals instead, his stomach healed itself. If you're thirsty after eating, it's okay to take a few sips of water, but avoid drinking too much during the meal to keep your stomach acid strong and effective.
When we're dehydrated, our body goes into a form of drought management, and it releases a hormone called histamine. And histamine is moving around the body in an attempt to maintain full blood volume in the major arteries and veins to try and keep our body alive. So what it does, it takes a little bit of water away from our joints. So we can get painful joints in dehydration. It takes a little bit of water away from the lining of our stomach that has a thick mucosal wall on it. You see, that thick mucosal wall is 99% water, so we can develop stomach ulcers in a dehydrated state. It takes water from the brain. From the neck down, we're 75% water. From the neck up, we're 85% water. When water is taken away from the brain cells shrink, and that hurts. There's your headache. Even negative thought patterns can develop when our brain is dehydrated. So absolutely not negotiable, we need to drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Next, we should try to drink fewer caffeinated drinks because they can dry us out and cause bigger problems over time. Our bodies are made of about 60% water, and every part of us needs water to work properly. Without enough water, we can get dehydrated, which can make us tired, give us headaches, and even make it harder to think clearly. That's why it's important to know how much water our bodies need and which drinks we should avoid to stay hydrated.
Well, what about tea and coffee, Coke? Well, unfortunately, caffeine and sugar are dehydrating agents. If you're dehydrated and drink tea or coffee or Coke or Dr. Pepper or any soda drinks, because of the dehydrating agents in them, you will become more dehydrated. It will not hydrate your body.
Let's start by looking at the parts of the body that need water. A good example is the digestive system. Water is super important for keeping everything running smoothly. One key part of this system is the pancreas, a small organ that does a big job. It helps control our blood sugar and releases enzymes that help break down food. The pancreas also releases two hormones into the blood, insulin and glucagon. Insulin lowers blood sugar and glucagon raises it when needed. Both of these hormones need a lot of water to be made properly. So, if we don't have enough water in our bodies, the pancreas can't do its job right, and this can increase the risk of problems like diabetes. Moving down the digestive system, we come to the colon. The colon's main job is to pull water from the food we eat to help form solid waste stool. When we're drinking enough water, the colon takes out just the right amount, making it easy to pass soft stools. But if we're dehydrated, the colon takes too much water out, leaving the stool dry and hard to pass, like little pellets. This leads to constipation, a common problem that can often be fixed by drinking more water. Now, let's talk about the types of drinks that dry us out. Caffeinated drinks like tea, coffee, and soda make us pee more, which means we lose water faster than we take it in. A lot of people think they're staying hydrated with these drinks, but they're actually doing the opposite. Drinks like tea, coffee, Coke, and other sodas not only have caffeine, which makes us lose water, but also sugar, which can make dehydration even worse. Sugar pulls water out of our cells, making it harder for our bodies to stay hydrated. So, if you're already thirsty and drink tea or soda, it won't help. It might even make you more dehydrated. Besides caffeine, alcohol is another drink that dries us out. Alcohol, like caffeine, makes us go to the bathroom more, which causes us to lose even more water. That's why after drinking alcohol, people often feel tired or get headaches. These are signs of dehydration. One last tip for drinking water is to have a little Celtic salt before you drink. Why is this important? Because just drinking water isn't always enough to stay hydrated. Our cells need the right minerals to help absorb and use the water we drink. Celtic salt is special because it's hand-harvested and contains 82 different minerals, including 3 types of magnesium. Magnesium helps hold water in our cells and balances our electrolytes, which are crucial for hydration. Adding a pinch of Celtic salt to your water gives your body the minerals it needs to absorb water better. The sodium and potassium in Celtic salt work together with the pumps in our cell membranes that move water in and out of our cells. This process helps keep our cells hydrated and working well. Finally, how much water should you drink each day? This depends on your body weight, activity level, and where you live. A simple way to remember is to drink about 8 glasses of water a day for every 100 pounds you weigh. If you weigh around 50 pounds, drink 4 glasses. If you're very active or live in a hot place, you might need more. And don't forget, it's better to sip water throughout the day than to drink a lot all at once. This helps your body stay hydrated all day long and allows your cells to absorb water more easily. So, in short, cut down on caffeinated and sugary drinks, add a little Celtic salt to your water, and drink enough water for your weight. These are 3 easy ways to stay hydrated and feel great. Staying hydrated isn't just about drinking water. It's about making sure your body can use that water to keep everything working smoothly.